It's really hard for you to stick onto targets anymore in the fight, and of course they needed something.
Pushed pretty heavily.
Yeah, at least AB1 was able to get lucky there, was able to grab one of the couriers running over, but then get speared, taking a whole bunch of damage there. Was actually able to thread the needle though in between those brambles on that ramp, but oh, he should be able to walk this one.
Ooh. He's got a God's Rebuke in 2-1. AB1 trying to get the deny off. Maybe he'll be able to. And not this time. LTH grabbing the first lane. He just did not have the Jingu stacks. Mid lane, though. KXY. He might just be dead. Yeah, there it is. Okay. The fourth raise from Kits there to find the kill. That'll do it.
Oh, and it's so tilting. I hate it. I hate the honks, the TikToks. It's just... it's too much.
Just get one of them, right? Like KXY won't be able to contest both. Top lane, underneath the tower, Giant will be able to find the kill there onto the Chen. And I feel like this Chen hasn't really been able to do a whole lot in this lane. Like, he's got 1 point going for one. Meanwhile, mid lane, Kits does need to be careful. Getting hopped by the arena would be huge. It's going to come through. He actually ends up getting pushed outside. Oh, no. Reaper Scythe connects, and they do finally take down that Shadow Fiend. A big kill at the end of the day, but the Reaper Scythe didn't actually claim the kill, and that is an issue. Arrow does come out from Giant, connects here onto the Dark Willow. He does have the urn as well. Jumps on in, Starstorm comes through. One more auto attack. Willow dies, and that's going to give him another urn to go through in just a second. Pulverize is available if they want to use it, and there it is. You end up losing a second, and now Oscar has to head for the hills. There's a lone druid at your tier 2.
No, and Dragonlance just feels nice. It's just really easy buildup. As they're doing something to DNM bottom, and they'll try to get the dive going here, and yeah.
You managed to make it happen. No true form. He's gone, and AB1 underneath the tower as well. Just gets surrounded. Yuma's going to find that kill, so good rotation there from SG. They were too busy focused on the mid runes and unable to respond to that when they do.
Vanguard in these situations, but because they're taking him out of the lanes for so long, this Blink Dagger is just slowing down just minute after minute.
They do manage to find speed bottom lane here on the Primal Beast. A lot of magic damage coming through from the Dark Willow, but the Pulverize in the return, he gets the kill and he gets out. Oh, man. There are more vessel charges.
You know, for a second there, even 5RAT thought that they were underneath the sentry, just the way they walked, but then it came through, and then DNM's going to Chen on the other side, mopping up all the creeps as well. I mean, oh, this Blink timing, it has to be everything, and they do find him. Okay, Kits is dead. He's just gonna die if he's not in his own ring. So Yuma has to really tread carefully when it comes down to these team fights. But it's also time to go. Speed's gonna try to do something to KXY bottom. I think this is just kind of a poke. Oh no, this is, he hexed himself. It's gonna be close, but he's dead. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, dude. They're just struggling, man. They're falling apart pretty much in every scenario. Like, I think obviously all this starts with KXY's mid lane experience, just being super rough. Top lane, they will find a little pick off onto the Mirana as they bring 4, but Primal Beast, he's deeping in. He wants to go. And he'll just find Witch here on the side. AB1 with the freezing field as well. Gonna be able to pop the Terrorize to send them back, but
Oscar, the Blink just isn't enough range unless you're really playing high ground, low ground, but Oh, KXY, is he really just going to get cut off at the knees here, walking back into the jungle?
Oh my god, yeah, smoke just barely doesn't get popped there by the Dark Willow, and you would be correct, sir. KXY once again.
Oh,
Gonna be a pretty rough fate.
Arrow gets to fly underneath the the pulverize. Everybody just thinks that they're gonna get it on the second Roche, but that chart is so insane in so many different ways.
Oh, they do manage to find kits on the Shadow Fiend. BKB is available if he can try and get away from Yuma, and he will be able to. Oscar on the backside just getting absolutely trampled by Speed, and Yuma does not get that Wukong's command off, and that big freezing field there from AB1 going to cause them to retreat further and further into the base, but DNM just chasing for more. The Reaper side come through, will finish off the bear, but that doesn't do you a whole lot of good, as now KXY on the run, just getting destroyed by Speed's Primal Beast once again. The magic damage is there. The Dark Willow will find the exchange, but it's just a goddamn slaughter. And
Bump and die.
well, DNM also just got his Savage Lore cooldown talent. Ooh, Dark Willow, that's weird. She actually got Shadow Realm off during the Pulverizer as the Pulverizer was cast, but Oscar the Nice Arena will find the Mirana, but there's your BKBs, the Frostbite. He is not going to go anywhere as they take them down on the backside, and DNM continuing to play aggressive. Another Reaper side just for the bear. Kits channeling on that Requiem, but they managed to take down the lane of Barracks at the end of the day. Another reset.
Next Roche, they drag you out of your base, and then SG have another impossible team fight ahead of them.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts like how farmed Widge is on this Chen. I mean, it's just kind of what happens, but Speed using their own ward to their advantage goes in, finds the Necrophos, and a quick kill. Widge unable to TP on home, and that is going to be 2 more going the way of 5RATFORCESTAFF, which they can just draw a line down mid. Once again, they don't have creeps this time, but
The jump, then the game doesn't start. This is BKB on Oscar, though. The Mars can actually kind of stick around in the team fight maybe a little bit longer. But,
oh, Speed, a little unfortunate, but does have the onslaught to get down to the low ground. That's a BKB just for the Chen. They still have yet to find the actual Observer Ward on the backside here, which is giving a lot of info on over to SG right now on where the positioning of these heroes are. And Oscar kind of going in to get the fear, actually sending Monkey King back, but a giant freezing field from CM is going to just zone them out completely. And Speed blinks them over to the side. They're trying to do what damage they can on over to DNM's Lone Druid, but he doesn't care. Kids with a big Requiem just clears the field. They're looking for Oscar. He's going to blink out. KXY hiding in the trees here. They know he's somewhere. The arrow. No way, dude. It can't be. GGXD.
yeah, leave the server.
No
Evacuate.
way. That is too good.
Now, would Watchful land that arrow? I don't know. This is such a tough Primal game. You're playing versus 2 silences. You're playing versus Cold Snap. You're playing versus...
You don't really even have to level it to just like blow a raindrop charge. Top lane, Oscar gonna try and chase him down. They do manage to find the kill there onto that Omni Knight, and DNM gonna be forced to fall back a little bit in the lane. I mean, the thing is with Onslaught up, you don't have any points in the slow, like grip is not available. Oscar's gonna go for the chase, and he's got him.
Well,
very nice play there.
What a hero.
Yeah, what a hero indeed. I love Primal Beast.
This is
So
tough.
in terms of the lanes, oh my gosh, Oscar, the damage. Goes ahead, gets out once again. 2 points purification. I guess that's how he's managing to deal with the damage here. Mid lane, though, the dive finally does come through as they will take down the Invoker.
Yeah, no, this is what they've been waiting for the past 2 minutes or so. They've kept the card alive. Mid tower didn't end up taking all too much damage.
All of the cores are pretty even, except for maybe the PL, who's struggling a tad bit, but ooh, mid lane, Kid's doing a ton of damage. He gets the silence. The Sunstrike is there. Okay. First stylish play we see of the game coming out from DNM. TP's bottom, so he wants nothing more to do with that top lane. The question is, will the Death Prophet rotate mid, right? She's got Exo. Yeah, and there it is. So we're going to try and focus down this tower. Catapult here with Alacrity. They have no fortification to protect it. Ooh, KXY just barely missing out on that stun. And here comes Oscar to help find the kill. Speed just going to chase them down here, but a big pulverize into the Mystic Flare, but instantly dispelled by AB1 here on this Omni Knight. And they're going to turn their attention back on towards the tower.
KXY being able to play with the Skywrath Mage was just a scary prospect. That, or they just pretty much
poor
only rely
Ridge.
on Onslaught. Yeah. Keeps coming,
Sometimes
though.
Ooh, I mean, Oscar is. They got a lot of damage. He actually cancels the ult because he knows. He's like, oh, well, I don't want to ruin it this time. He's like, he just used it for the slow. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, that's those adaptive pro players. Getting collapsed on by the Haste Rune coming in from speed. They'd love to get Oscar as well. And Oscar doesn't have his BKB yet. It's on the courier, but they will just give up on that kill and take the Chen instead.
Yeah. Didn't manage to connect with the silence or the rolling boulder there, so he's able to just onslaught away.
Got 3 silences to play around with.
They smoked into Roshan, but Kits actually got like scouted with a high ground ward, so they know this is happening on SG. It is going to be the Death Prophet's Exo. They're going to try and bring it down in time before SG can respond, but KXY just got an Ags. He's going to blow them all up if they can get their hands on him. The DNM safe for the moment. The Aegis is on the deck, and it's snatched by KSY thanks to the Pulverize, and Death Prophet falling low and fast. No chance to get out, and they run for the hills, and the rest of 5RAT's team is SG just got everything.
Oh, they're trying to escape in AV1. He's running, but
There's
I
no
feel like
way
the
he gets
cutoff.
out of this, right? Yeah, they got him.
He quietly picks up the Aegis, gets to walk out, gets to Astral Step through 3 or 4 heroes. I mean, it's just too easy of a response. They're too ready. And now look at top. The DNM's here to fight, but gotta be careful.
Oh, Pulverize comes out. I don't know about this, DNM. They're all here, but maybe with Giant rotation on in, going on to Yuma, he's able to get out for the moment, but in comes KXY. He's found the Morphling. He's fallen low and fast, silenced up. Can he survive? He gets the Morph off. He's going to be okay. Backside of the fight, Giant still keeping that Magnetize rolling onto 4, but Oscar will help clean him up. And with that, make his way down here. They're actually going to smoke to the other side of the map on SG. So a nice read from them. The question is, who are they going to be able to find? As KXY is already up here. And yeah, it is speed. There's the blank. The Pulverize comes through. The silence as well. He goes down, and now it's going to be Giant to join him. Double kill for Oscar here on the Primal Beast. And with that, I mean, the thing is like AB1 sees DNM bottom. He's like, all right, I got to go bottom. I got to make sure my Morphling does work.
I think it's honestly just for the Primal Beast at this stage. I don't think the PL's big enough to make it worth it, as Giant is, see Giant.
Giant making a play here onto the Void Spirit. Ends up doing a ton of damage. He goes ahead and chases after him. The Magnetize has expired, and Atos comes through. They will be able to find the kill. I mean, a little bit of a response, but that's rough, man. That was... Speed goes in, just instant blink, finds Yuma, but he just taking so much damage. He's gonna need help and fast. There's gonna be the ults from this Omni Knight, but Speed, he's just taking too much damage too fast. He has to try and back out, get what Spirit Siphons he can. It's gonna be DNM on the other side of the fight here as the Phantom Lancer, but Speed just barely surviving. Jump, roll in, is gonna catch the Void Spirit if they can keep on top of him. He is silenced, gets the E-Blade off, but he's dead. You're gonna lose the Omni Knight here thanks to Yuma, as he is just going to start dominating in this fight. He's got so many resources still left in the bank. He's considering going for more. Gets on top of DNM. Never mind. Able to waveform away. Does push.
Without Mangoes on the Chen, this is kind of a sketchy situation to be in now. Of course,
they're gonna smoke. I mean, there's no Exo, but you do have Magnetize and everything. They could try and roll in and see what they can find, but instead they go for the Hex onto the Void Spirit mid. They said, all right, we'll give you Roche. We're gonna kill your mid laner once again. He's gonna go down, and now Roshan falling low down to 1,000 HP. It's not going down too fast. Speed goes in. Can they get it? Oh, there's gonna be Deanna on the backside. He finds the Primal Beast. He also just takes down the Skywrath instantly. And Oscar, I mean, he's got a ton of status resistance to work with here, so he's pretty chilling. And yeah, the Ags, the Uproar, the Break, just doing so much to clear these illusions. And Yuma now in trouble. Yes, he has the Aegis to work with, but Oscar, he's trying to get away here. Tornado, it's not going to connect, but they're back into the mid lane here on this Phantom Lancer. Jumps up onto the high ground, gets super lucky with that Doppelganger, but Speed, he's trying to chase after him. Again, the Uproar Ags doing what they can. They're chasing out. Dude, he's just not dying. Yuma is just out regenning all of their damage. They will find Widge here on this Chen, but
No, it's very, very nice. And if you do get those
Mid lane, they find Invoker. Kit's not going to be able to save himself here. Giant tries to kick him away. And speaking of Giant, getting ran down here. It's going to be a double kill for the Primal Beast.
Oh, it's a nice attempt. It's a nice try, but it's for Pulverize. It just doesn't have to worry about that Hex. He is really going to be able to ignore and shrug off pretty much anything.
Oscar, he's found the Morphling, saved once by AB1. He's going to be able to get that uproar off, start doing a decent chunk of damage here. Look at Primal Beast just get destroyed. Speed will be able to finish him off, and DNM still feeling very confident on the front side of this fight. Gonna throw some rocks around. Speed needs to be a little bit careful as Yuma has now scouted him out. KXY comes in, Death Prophet overextending and gets punished for it at the end of the day. And now they're back on to even. Try and slow this down a little bit, but there it is. DNM into the PL. KXY comes in, tries to blow up the Omni Knight. I think he's got him. He does. Buyback is available. Kit's on the backside, scouted by a sentry, just drops the Hex, does find the Void Spirit, but they need to bring him down and fast. There's no silencing from the Earth Spirit. He just gets blown up by the Skywrath Mage. Now DNM needs to be careful. Starting to run out of mana and getting just beat down by these illusions. Double buybacks coming through. Yuma still has the Aegis. Oscar goes in. He gets the Pulverize. They take down the Omni. That's going to be a dieback. And they've got DNM. At the end of the day, he tried as much as he could to try and keep himself in this fight, but the mana burn is just way too much. Goes down with... They haven't called GG. Good stuff. Oh, the whole base is gone. Wow. Very cool. Thank you for the play-by-play radio cast there, ET. The best we could have asked for. Appreciate you, brother. But yeah, you're right. There's not a lot left in the tank here for 5RAT. Yuma, too big to fail, has the nullifier now as well. Very strong.
They still got a shot.
Top lane, they catch the Void Spirit, but he gets the BKB off. He's learned his lesson. And Speed Obs the Exo trying to take down Skywrath Mage. E-Blade gonna give him some space, but just gets bursted by DNM. Omni again, already removed from the fight. They're just making sure to target him every single opportunity. Oscar pops the BKB, but DNM, he's chasing after Widge. He wants to be able to try and find him here on the Chen, but he'll be able to make it out. DNM throwing some boulders. Death Prophet jumps in, gets caught by the Nullifier, roll in from Giant. I mean, they're gonna try and do what they can, but Kingsfight just blows him apart. Phantom Lancer just not really seeming to caring too much about all of this damage. He's got the backup coming through, and it's going to be Oscar as he just charges right on in. Tornado off the mark. EFV not going to connect on anything but Giant. He's back in. He fought back for this. Gets the silence here on to dude. Roll in. Does he have the magnetize? He gets silenced. He doesn't get it off, but a huge meteor comes through from Kit, able to take down that Phantom Lancer and the Hex onto the Void Spirit. 5RATFORCESTAFF, I mean, showing some signs of life, but boy, has it been costly.
Yeah, they end up using... And it's right now. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, just a 5-second respawn on Roche. That's pretty good. They do have a ward here that does scout Widge, and Kits just goes in, finds him right away. There's the meatball. We talked about how much burst damage that is. AB1 just yoinks the kill for himself. They get themselves the outpost.
If only they scout it out right now.
I was like, do you think they scout Roche? I mean, a buyback instantly from Chen.
Yeah, and they should, on paper, just go immediately into the pit on SG. They should know what's going on as well.
Smoke up here.
Like...
5RATFORCESTAFF. They're going to jump in. They get right on top of Widge on the Chen. Decent way to start the fight, and Giant gets blown up in the process. Oscar with a beautiful Pulverize on the backside, able to get on top of AB1, but they're continuing to go. The refresher on KXY doing work, but DNM, he gets the BKB off. He's running to the other side of the fight, but he's falling low so fast. There's going to be the waveform. Nullfire's on top of him as well. Kit's here trying to assist, gets the Hex. Big meatball onto 3. Can he finish off KXY? No, he gets the BKB off, and now DNM unable to escape the hands of this Phantom Lancer. The XD comes out at the end as their base is just crumbling, but I think with this one, Speed does end up finding a kill, make it a double as he takes down the Primal Beast with him. But your throne's exposed, backdoor protection comes through, and they're going right into the Dire Ancient. Speed nullified up, nice tornado there from Kits. They do not want to give up here on 5RATFORCESTAFF, but they may not have a choice as Yuma just gonna focus the throne. And that is gonna be it. Tying up the series 1-1. They take it even. Good comeback here from SG.
No, yeah, not bad in the slightest.
trinkets.